Hey y'all, today we are going to talk about some six-figure tips, secrets, tricks, all of my favorite ways and things that have helped me reach six figures in my t-shirt brand. These are some game changers that I really hope that you will grab hold to for your own t-shirt brand, or these really work when it comes to any business. So I just wanted to give you some of these tips today. Something flying in my face, excuse me. All right, so number one, you want to focus on serving your audience. I say this all the time. The thing that will set you apart from everybody else that has t-shirts or any other business is focusing on the people that you are called to, right? Like, I have a t-shirt brand that says Girl Plus God, so that means I'm not gonna be focused on, you know, men that believe in whatever, right? Like, you got to stay in your lane and you got to know who you're serving, and when you talk specifically to them, they talk back with the card, right? And that's what we want. We want for people to hear us, our people, and to know that we have a product for them, and they will come and keep buying from you and get your t-shirts and be excited and tell other people about you, because word of mouth and authentic marketing is the best way to go, right? So focus on serving your audience, your people, and what you're passionate about, and you will win. That's why it's so important for you to focus on what you're doing and not everybody else, and not comparing yourself and not like looking to see, well, this is how they do it, because if that doesn't align with your people, your audience, and your mission, you're gonna be out of alignment. So don't even do it. Focus on your people, right? Focus on what you have for them. Specifically, to give you an example, because I'm Girl Plus God, like, we've done first lady campaigns. We've done like different campaigns to help pay bills. We've done different things for my audience, things that they needed, that I felt like women who are passionate about their relationship with God and felt like they were a Girl Plus God would appreciate, right? So I try to stay in my lane as much as possible, even though I don't like to be boxed in. That's a whole different video. I don't like to be boxed in. I love God, but I am also somebody who is a lot of different things, and people try to put their own beliefs and limitations on you, like, you ain't supposed to be doing it like that. Well, I'm gonna do it like I feel like I'm being led to do it. But yes, I done went off on a tangent. So next, I will say, please focus on building a community, right? Don't just try to sell people, bring them into something, right? Make them feel like they're something special, because they will come back every single time. For me, my customers are my God sisters. We are a tribe. They feel like we're family because we are, right? I truly care about them and not just want them to buy from me, but I want to make sure that they're okay. So when the pandemic happened, you know, me and my team were like, okay, let's start emailing people. Let's start reaching out to people, asking them how they are, right? Like, it's a pandemic. We ain't never been through no pandemic. I'm like, Lord, what is going on? I want to check on my girls. It wasn't just like, hey, come buy something from me. It's like, hey, are you okay? And a lot of people miss that, because it's just like, just buy, instead of being like, well, what can I do for you? Right? Now, there is a balance between those, but when you really focus on your people and you like love on them, you care for them, and you build a community, they will come back to support you and to get what you have for them. And here's the real tea. You ready? It is much easier for you to get somebody to buy something from you that's already bought something from you, right? Versus a brand new customer. So taking care of your people that you already have in your community is better than you always trying to focus on outside people, right? Love on the people you have. If you got 100 followers, you got to show up for them 100. So next, you want to make sure that every wave that is happening on social media, that you jump on it, because it's a great way for you to not only build your brand up, get more followers, but get more eyes on your t-shirt. So I remember when stories first came out and we attacked stories, we got on it. Right now, TikTok is like everything, and so reels are also everything on Instagram and Facebook. I would say wear your t-shirt all the time. Like, you should never be anywhere without your t-shirt on. If you could wear it at work, wear it at work. If you could wear it on the Zoom, wear it on the Zoom. Wear it to the grocery store, wear it everywhere that you can, and take as many TikToks, reels that you can in your t-shirt. And what if one of them mugs go viral? Imagine you having on your t-shirt and then you get like 1 million, 3 million views, and everybody seeing your shirt. They're gonna be like, how do I get that? right? So take advantage of the wave because it's so easy for us to reach our customers. It's just about us being, you know, positioning ourselves the right way. So take advantage, please. And with that, we'll do a separate video, or I'll do a separate video rather, on influencers and how to really get your shirts on influencers, because the same goes for them. If they have on your t-shirt and they're doing reels and they're doing TikToks and they really relate to your audience, one post, one viral post can take your t-shirt brand from completely unknown to millions. Okay, so you want to just kind of attack the market, especially if there's somebody, like for me, if there's a influencer, and it doesn't even have to be like a Christian woman or something like that. Like if there's somebody that I know a lot of women look up to and they respect her and she represents my brand, I want her to be on TikTok and on her reels with my shirt on. Right? So, and I'm willing to shoot my shot. So you got to shoot your shot and get in there and get some influencers to wear your t-shirt, because it's a game changer for sure. So next thing, of course, when you're first starting off, this can seem very overwhelming, but emails, SMS, Facebook ads, all of those things obviously will help you get more people to see your t-shirt brand, right? In the beginning, you won't necessarily have a huge a huge budget for all of these things. So you got to kind of be creative in what you do, right? I would say sometimes you can boost a post on Facebook or Instagram. I would be careful with it though, because you don't want to waste your money. But before you kind of go out and run Facebook ads, you want to make sure that you have a product that people actually like. So sometimes boosting a post can help you figure that out. With your emails, you definitely want to be collecting emails from your customers. You want to have a way to connect with them and to sell to them. So you want to find a good email provider or a good SMS provider in order to continue the conversation with your customers outside of social media, because we don't own Instagram, we don't own TikTok, and when they go out, you still got to be able to contact your customers, right? So currently I would say Postscript is really great for SMS. If you don't have a huge budget, MailChimp is like free until you get to like 2,000 subscribers. And then I'm using a system called Klaviyo right now for my emails, and that's a little more pricey, but these are all ways that you will completely connect with your customers, that you can send weekly emails, that you can send weekly texts, check in, hey, how you doing? How's your shirt? Like, I want to see pictures, all that stuff, right? You want to be able to connect with your customers no matter what. Next thing, you definitely want to change up styles. You want to pivot when necessary. I know when the pandemic first hit, a lot of t-shirt brands had to pivot to mask, myself included. We had Girl Plus God masks. A lot of big companies had to do this, not just smaller businesses like myself. So you have to be flexible, and you got to be able to pivot when it's needed, right? You got to be able to go with the trends. You got to be able to try things that everything not gonna work out, but you got to be willing to try it. And like right now I have on a tie-dye shirt. Tie-dye is trendy, so of course we're gonna try the things to see what works. And if it works, great, we sell more of it. And if we don't, at least we try, right? So you gotta be willing to pivot and move around to do something. Like Girl Plus God was not my first brand. I have had several different t-shirts, but when you know it's one and it's sticking and it's great, then you just keep moving with that. And then you try to expand and grow and add on. So we don't just have Girl Plus God, we got Mom Plus God, Wife Plus God, Me Plus God. We got all kind of stuff plus God, because people were asking for it. So you want to listen to your audience, listen to your community. If they ask you for something and you hear it a lot, like, hey, can you do such and such? Hey, do you have such and such? Hey, will you da-da-da? Then do that, right? Because these are the people that are buying from you. So you want to listen to what people are saying, look at your comments, engage with your audience. And if they're asking you for something, do it, because they're going to be the ones to buy it, right? And then lastly, I would say, and there are several other things, right? But this one to me is the most important, and that is just for you to stay authentic, right? It doesn't matter what anybody else is doing. It doesn't matter how anybody else is selling their t-shirts. All you got to do is stay true to yourself, stay true to your brand, what it is that you love and you care about, and focus on your people, right? Now you want to be aware, obviously. You want to know the competition. You want to know what's in the market. You want to know all of the logistics, right? But at the end of the day, you don't want to allow that to change who you are, to where you change like your business model and who you are based on what somebody else is doing. Stay authentic, stay true to yourself, stay true to your brand, and it is all going to work out. And my prayer is that you hit 6 figures, 7 figures, 8 figures in your t-shirt business and everything else that you have going on. All right, so wishing you nothing but the very best. If you have questions about your t-shirt business, make sure you check out the info box. I got everything down there, my free t-shirt webinar, all that good stuff for you. So check that out. Ask me your questions in the comments. Let's get to 6 figures. And then 7 and 8 and 9, right? Let's get to this bag. I'm proud of you in advance, and I will see you in my next video.